That thing empties out quick on a hurricane. I wish it was on a regular ARB, because that way it'd only be coming out half as fast. I think there's only one drone left. Well, let me take a look. See if it saved any coin. I mean, I know I just did 2. Normally it would cost me 11. Of course, normally I don't use drones. Normally I use Savage Kodiak. No, it's about the same price actually. Still 11. Speed up. 2, 2, 2. All right, ready to go in again. You just doing like quick repairs on something? Yeah, drones are ridiculous. And those are only 2s. If there were 3s, it would be even more. Oh, are you launching?
Yeah, I just launched.
Okay, I'll relaunch. I didn't want to stay out there knowing that there's potential ninjas out here. Yes, ma'am. I'm told in here that if you were to stay still and not actually kill anything, that when I come in, that my boats won't automatically start going crazy. I don't. I mean, we can practice that.
Okay. None of the boats are moving. I'm still.
Yeah. We'll practice that. Wait, that's cancel. I better put those up before I get in trouble. Alright, I'm coming in.
Yeah, you're in already. Our boats are driving.
Yeah, and they already deployed too.
Yeah.
Torpedoes are shooting you there. Well, they were. Hey, Darth Davids. Where'd you go? Oh, you're here with me. I'm going to go around the other side. Them drones are stupid, man. Oh, that's right. I forgot somebody's been writing me. Oh, Battle Pirate Buddy Chat's been on fire today, it looks like. Oh, the drones finally figured out how to get off the freaking wall. It's a freaking miracle. Now they're going to get killed, and they don't need to. Now, last time I did, that was the third one. With these, it cost me 7 coins. Ooh. There's Tito. Hey, Tito.
Hi, Bryce. How is it going?
Oh, it's going okay. Helping the wife.
I'm taking a break. I need to still 10 more siege campaigns to get the last Savage Kodiak, and I am done.
Yeah, I got my Grimshine. I wouldn't mind getting the Savage Kodiak, but right now it's priority is help getting the wife, and if I get the wife done, then Then I worry about getting the extra stuff.
Well, helping her, you get points as well.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know how you do it, but what we have been doing is the owner of the base, sorry, is going the right side, and the helper goes the left one. And since we are going one time to my base, one time to her base, we getting the
I'm
same
ready when you're
amount of
ready.
points.
Yeah, I don't know. She lost me at the left and right side. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, I actually already knew that she got the bonus. That's the whole point of helping her. And I knew I still got points too, so.
Yeah, there is 1,700,000 to share, and I said that what we do is that because I go to her base and she comes to mine, is that the owner of the base takes the right side of the map and the one that helps go the left.
Why?
That is because
Why in that particular order? And just personal preference?
well, because if you in your own base you go to the right and in her base you go to the left, both of you hit the same target, so you end with the same amount of points.
Going to bed, son? Good night, son. Love you, man. Hey, you changed your name, Bad Pirate. So you're THE. I didn't know you were THE. Well, I think I probably knew that a long time ago. I just don't remember anything.
I've been in THE for a while now.
That's cool.
Have you tried any of those river fleets outside?
Yes. 47s?
Yeah, the 47.
Yep.
Did you find anything but the subs after you kill the first one with the Grims and the Harlock worth using inside there? Because it is not Grim Harlocks and subs.
Yeah, I think you might be assuming how I killed it. I didn't use the Grim, so I'm not exactly sure if you. I mean, because it sounded to me like you're saying that I killed it a certain way, and I just know
No,
UAVs work really good.
I was asking how you did. I told you what I used, but
Oh, that's
I
what
didn't.
you used. Oh, okay.
Just to find if you found any other weapon that was worth using there.
No, I just did UAVs. The UAVs, I did try using nuke cruisers. I did try using the Hell Strikes, but it seemed like my Hornet UAVs did really well in the 47s. So I probably could have done 2 47s with my Hornet UAVs on my Harlocks.
I tested other fleets as well, and I ended with, I don't know, I have still, I think, 3/4 of a day of repairs just for that test.
Crap. My drones are just going to make everything sloppy, babe. They're going to basically just select whatever.
I have the second to build now, and honestly, I think I'm going to put cryos on that one to see if I can debuff the armor of those, and the drones and the UAVs work better.
He left. Oh, there he is. He's back. Welcome back, Tito.
Yeah, I got to reset the modem. Was bad.
I was trying to figure out if I was going to be able to save. Let's get back in and sub them boats, but them drones are sloppy as all get out. They just kind of go where they want to go. They feel like being stuck on a wall, they get stuck on a wall. Hey, Pollock.
If you have time, using subs save you both a lot of repairs, but you have to have time.
So you've been collecting a lot of data, haven't you, for the event?
Yeah, between what people send me, what we collected, what I have been reading on Battle Vortex page, and what I have already tested. I built a Deluge Reaper and a Dawnport Reaper, and I was using them with the ECM on the back. just to test because I only have one of each, so I didn't go much fast, but they weren't shooting at me. Just in some occasions because I time it bad or I probably move it ahead.
Yeah, you want to go in again? I can. Oh, somebody texting you?
Yeah, I can go in again. It'll let me in.
I'm trying to get in there.
Yeah. All you can hear with the boats like this is a little bit different.
So it's different.
Yeah, it's just everything coming at you. It's so tight right here, this little square they put you in.
Oh yeah.
And I was laughing at first, saying who is going to get 100,000, 100 millions in one rate, and I am getting there. So I didn't laugh at the 200 because I see at some point having to get that as well.
Drones are turning around. I need some blue ones. There's a blue one. Blue UAVs. Mm-mm-mm. Tito, I got a, you probably already knew the answer to this, but when you look at the radar on these, you know there's black dots, red dots, and yellow dots. If I'm not mistaken, the black dots are all the 0-point targets, and the red and yellow are the only ones you get points for. I was able to confirm a black dot target was 0. Well, one particular one. There was an outpost, I think, on the level 4 siege. There was a target all the way in the bottom right, and it was 0 points. I was able to confirm that, but
Sounds the same. I thought, but I'm not sure. I have been spending so much time doing that I didn't test much that. But what you say looks likely that. And the reds could be the turrets, maybe.
yeah, all the reds are the turrets, yes, and well, yeah, and the yellows are the priority targets.
Yeah, I think that you are not honoring your surname. Price is wrong because actually you're right, very right.
You down to just that one boat, huh, babe?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can come down here. I just want to kill that one torp tower, and then guess we want to try to get in these Kodiaks in the middle here too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to stay behind me, and let me get my strong boat out, and looks like I'm down to 2. I got number 2 and number 4, so number 4 is my strong one. All right, backing away.
Oh, I gotta get myself anyways.
Yeah.
I should have done that already, so.
All right. No problem. Yeah, I'm getting tired now too. It's like 10 o'clock.
This might be it for me. 5:30 comes fast.
Yes, ma'am, it does.
I gotta drive Jason to school in the morning.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put my boat up, and then because you said you're just gonna come in here and sub these last couple of boats, and then
Put in repairs for overnight.
yes, ma'am. Sounds like a plan. All right. We still have all day tomorrow too, so whatever time we can get tomorrow to come out and do some more would be great too. I'll retreat.
Yeah, unless you are busy on Wednesday, you still have 2 days, 1 day and 18 hours.
Yeah, I guess that depends on what sector you're in. It's 16 hours here.
Yeah, I am in the last one.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but later on I am doing always raids in this world.
Well, you know, I've thought about doing that myself. Because when the ECM originally came out, I was in the last world, and that was a huge benefit for winning the ECM. You know, because I could see exactly how many points I needed. Well, roundabout. You know, I only had to complete with my one world when it was over. I knew what I needed to beat Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. You know, so it was only Epsilon, I think, was the last world. All right, so that's a good 8-hour repair. That's good for overnight. Well, when I get ready to go to bed, then I'll start this one here up. But I think that's probably it for tonight. It looks like the Alliance is quiet at this point.
Yeah, it's always good to put 8 hours over there. Doing that, I went from 530 or 40 coins that it was going to cost me the raid to 490, just saving the 7 8 hours a night.
Yeah, you know, I almost forgot Alliance points had reset today, and I went and started hitting bases, and of course, there was one of the people's like, yeah, you know, hitting during the raid or whatever, kind of cried a little bit, but I'm like, it's Monday. I said it's nothing personal.
Yeah, we haven't. I thought about maybe or hitting bases or open on auto, but I noticed the difference on damage.
Yeah, definitely. There is definitely a difference. Which way are you going first? Oh, you're going left.
I always go up top first.
I see you up there.
Just a hint of green on everything.
Excuse me. What'd you say?
I said just a hint of green on everything.
Oh yeah, zombies.
God, I'm tired.
Oops, mine. It didn't cost you anything, did it? I know when I was running zombies one time and I hit one of those mines and I lost a bunch of boats.
Yeah, that pissed me off.
Yeah.
Like, they should stop you or whatever, but not freaking kill you.
I don't know you, but I have find myself nearly sleeping in one of those siege targets that we have to hit here, the siege campaigns.
I believe it. You know, it is like, yeah, I was having a hard time not yawning, and you know, it just seems like from this morning when I started all the way to now, it's like it's just constant yawning. And I watched Extreme on here. I watched. Did you lose any?
Yeah, too.
Lost two. When I was watching Extreme, he was yawning too. So no, it's not just me.
Yeah, it made me believe or wonder myself, make a big question, because they say that this is a game from gamers to gamers, and I wonder what kind of gamers they were, because my God, this is boring like hell.
Yeah.
On one side, I can understand that they make 6 months of raid, so people have 1-2 months first that they go a bit with trouble, but from month 3 in advance, they got time to build something to do the raid. And they give them 4 months to do raids a bit more easy, but increasing the difficulty slowly, like this last one. So help, but for me, this last one was difficult, but this one, well, and it's my fault at the end, because nobody asked me to have 2 Crimsons, 2 Harlocks, and 2 Savage. But I want to be competitive, and that helps.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, for those watching, I know I've only got like 11 viewers currently, but for the folks watching, we are going to be doing a Battle Pirate Latino show. It's going to be Friday night starting next year, and Tito is going to be running it. And so if you have any Spanish-speaking friends, I don't know if you have Spanish-speaking friends that play Battle Pirates, you know, just something to look for coming up.
Or if he knows any group pages on Latino or Spanish, because I'm having trouble finding them, since that they are not in my Facebook network, and not many show. So what I do is I post one of the last shows from Battle Borders, and I ask them if they want in Spanish, and I mostly say yes, because since that there are people with language barriers that don't understand all the explanations you give in English, so they said yes, please do it.
Yeah, it could be cool. It could be very, very cool. Yeah, definitely. I hope it's a success. I know the War Commander Latino show is very, it's pretty popular. And, uh-oh. FST. Maybe I ought to get my subs out. No, I needed to do that.
I started today my second level 5 turret to put the new one.
Hey,
A
Wizard.
question for you.
Hey, what's that, Tito?
Do you think that one Creo launcher, well, not one Creo launcher, one Enforcer with Creos and the turret is enough, or I should refit both to Creos? Because I don't see if...
I had the same conversation with Jenny, War Jenny and NBK, and quite honestly, I think you should only have one radiation type in your base. Okay, so if you're going to get the And the reason being is because that way, you know, they're supporting each other and not having to start over all over again. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you're just going to do like the D92s, then do all D92s. But if you have the Wendigo, obviously you'd want to go cryo launchers to support it. I really do believe that D104N is supposed to be a defense radioactive launcher. I don't believe it's supposed to be a holy crap, man. I don't believe it was intended to be a you know, I know a lot of people are trying to use it for hitting bases and all that, but I don't think it was intended for that.
No, I agree with you. I saw 777 that now is with us in AAB, and he has a fleet likely Perondor from NBK, but he put the new launchers.
Hey,
He was
hey,
hitting.
Bear.
He was hitting the OP with that, and with the D92S or the D92F, when you just make a splash on the OP, all the turrets surrounding that OP die in the second. He needed 4 or 5 to do the same. It was crazy.
Think I'm going to get option to join here? Oh, somebody else was sitting there waiting. Well, that's funny. I thought it was me. Yeah, so I think if you're going to put, I think if you're going to do the Wendigo in there, I think you should, and you have multiple enforcers. Quite honestly, I think it should be all cryos, and that way, you know, if the first enforcer dies and the Wendigo's dead or whatever, you know, it's just nothing's having to start all over again. You know, they'll support each other.
Yeah, that was my wonder if one D92S and one D92 on one D104N was a good idea or better all the same time.
Yeah, I mean what was it, 9 salvos for the D for the N for the cryo launcher? Isn't it like 9 salvos? So I mean that's a lot. So I think you rank it up to a certain point and it's not going to be all that great anymore. But
Well, I got my doubts about that guessing that you, well, not guessing, the interpretation that you and Professor made, because I was understanding that 5 salvos were doing the 16 counters that we saw there, but no, you two were right. It's 5 salvos by 16 each, it's 80, because if you don't have a bait,
right,
and I try it with a Super Fortress, you make a splash each single shot that turret is doing.
your boss is getting you cryo launchers. You're talking about your alliance leader, Joel?
You're asking me?
No, I'm talking to my Twitch stream. Joel is in there. Said his boss is getting him cryo launchers.
Oh, sorry, I didn't ask, but I didn't know you were streaming.
Oh yeah, I'm streaming. Alright, so I'll wait for a few seconds. You know, usually you count to 5, then you can say post to chat and enter. He's at 261. Oh, we got NBK right next to him. Well, a lot of people outranking right now.
Yeah, I hope that this week there is no Forsaken mission, because I think I don't have will to do it.
Well, you know, it's a 6-day event, so because it's a 6-day event, I mean, generally every time they do the 6-day events, the following weeks for section mission, they give us extra uranium. Is it like 10,000 or something like that? Like an extra 10,000 uranium for the Forsaken mission?
Yeah. You're right, so I will want that Forsaken mission to be done.
Yeah. All right. Well, the wife is done. I think she's gotten her stuff put up. I am. So GTX 980. That's a video card, right, Wizard? I mean, I thought you had a pretty monster machine already. Are you getting ready to stream World of Tanks, Wizard? What are you streaming right now? I just seen you went live. So you're probably not going to miss Battle Pirates at all, are you? Are you completely retired of Battle Pirates, or what, Wizard? Oh, you're streaming Battle Pirates. I assumed you were done. You didn't tag up with anybody else, did you? Semi-retired. Okay. I guess I get it. Well, I shouldn't say I guess. I know I get it, man. If I ain't gonna lie, man. If I'm addicted, man. But the game's nowhere near as fun as it used to be. But I'm like so heavily invested anymore, and I got like all these awesome options. You know, ridiculous amount of options. But it's like I'll never get to build all of it, and by the time I get to building any of it, it's going to be obsolete. So, I mean, I got a Kodiak cooking right now, and it won't be ready for 10 days and 7 hours, and then I still have another one, and then it'll only be 2 Kodiaks, so I still have to build 2 Mastodons after that. So
The fleet is 2 Mastodons to Kodiaks?
say, what was that, Tito?
I was asking if you are going to put all 4 in a fleet, or that's 2 different fleets.
I've not quite figured it all out yet, because you know the builds that I want to go with are too heavy for all of them to fit inside of one fleet. So I haven't quite figured it all out yet.
For what the other that you said that they are being obsolete, I think I'm going to follow the way that PA and others are taking now to build the fleets. I don't know how long it's going to be good, like the 2 Mastodons on the back and then those tanks on the front. That
Yeah.
actually is likely if you got prep fleet and baser all together. And I think it's in a smart way, because at the end, when the 2 Mastodons get obsolete, there will be something new. And if you can keep using that same tactic, because if you look at the rivers, they look like they have the remote retargeting in all type of weapons, because I think I was getting hit with some sort of chain gun with that range as well.
You're just getting the Phantom? That Wendigo Wizard looks pretty awesome right now. I think it's really overperforming at the moment from the videos, but I do expect they're going to be fixing it. But yeah, the Phantom is a nice grab. It's nothing like having 5 subs in a fleet. I mean, here, I'll just do this. I mean, I could pretty much hit anything on auto as far any cargos, elite cargos. Hit them all on auto. And my wife's after me to medicate, so I might have to drop off of here. She's all done. So I gotta take care of my sinuses.
Yep, so I can go to bed.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, it's like I used to get injured by these things, but once I got them, it's like people don't mess with you because it just seems like once they know you got them, you know, I don't think they really mess with you quite so much. They don't want your attention, you know. People out here popping all of these things, but there's a 75. I'll do this one here, and then I'm going to go medicate. All right.
So, Price, do you see something like the coaxial but for ships coming soon?
I don't. I mean, I don't. I can't say one way or the other. I don't. I'm not usually one of those speculation types. So, um, you know, I know a lot of people do a lot of dreaming. I do wish lists, but you know, I don't know. The developers don't really. I don't get any kind of insight. So, you know, I pretty much get the same info everybody else gets. It's very rare that I get anything that's not already on the forums. So, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm here again.
Welcome back.
Oh, Bang, you said you got hit again today? Actually, I did hit like 5 bases today. It was pretty cool too. It only took me 2 trips. You know, I hit 1 base and then I went in and repaired. Well, I actually lost most of my fleet trying to clear a guard. So I went and repaired and I came back and I hit 4 more bases. And the guy bought a bubble, so. Yep, it needs a 3920 as the power, as the minimum power, that's true. Alright, hold on, let me go grab that out of the microwave. Alright. Alright, well, I don't know if there's anything else going on here tonight. Let me see. I just move here. I'll go out here and pick up this cargo real quick. Yeah, 3920 and the extra 80 power I think really only leaves you room for just a smidge armor. I don't know if there's any specials that'll go in there yet. I'd have to try to work out the math, but 80 is not much power for any kind of specials. I don't even think you can put pinch 1 on there.
On the Wendigo?
Yeah, with the Wendigo. I think it's just like the very smallest armor, I think, is the only thing that'll fit on there.
You can go to pinch 2, the pinch panel 2, and you have still enough room for that one. Yeah, and it gives you 35% pinch resistance.
On the Wendigo? You mean the
Yes.
Deadeye, right? You mean the Deadeye?
No, the Wendigo.
Okay.
Okay. The power consumed for the pinch panel 2 is 2% only.
What is my Twitter? I don't even, I think it's like PRICEisWRONG71. I think it's my Twitter handle. I don't even really use it, but I do have a few things that automatically post to it. Yeah.
You can put pinch 2, but I don't think you can put much more because your power consumes goes up to 3998. So you don't have much more room after that.
Wow.
And the full set is 18 days and 4 hours. But that is refitting something because I don't have any turret now that is empty on a special and turret to try on it.
Now, the range on the Wendigo is like 6.5 land tiles. Right, it's like 135, so it's about 6.5 land tiles. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically, if I put it right here in the middle where my javelin is on my base, I don't know if you're watching my my Twitch stream or not, Tito, but I think if I put it right here, I think it should reach the whole channel. I think. But I guess I'd probably want to put it a little bit closer if I wanted to use it to help cover the closer to the front, like maybe where this harpoon is, so that it could cover my enforcer better. But I do need to get my enforcer refit, so with cryos. So basically, I need to go all the way back to the drawing board with my guard plan. But I never implemented my last one, so it shouldn't be that bad. KK9255, how's it going?
Price, if you use your the brimstone if I recall well, has the same range likely your Wendigo would have, so you could have a good idea.
Yeah, let's see here. That's let me see blueprints. Well, let's see. The Wendigo, I believe, was 135, so that's 131. It's 131, and it's 3920. And pinch panel 2. Let's see, that's advanced. Oh, wait, that's actually a research, now that I'm thinking about it. That's advanced lab. Oh, yeah, it's only 2%.
Yeah, sounds good, because if not, I wasn't looking at anything. But that was an idea that was on VP Professor blog post.
Oh, okay.
I think I think was a good idea.
I don't even know where my phone is. That's all good. What was I looking for? Oh, I was looking at the brimstone. There it is. And its range is 135, so yeah, it's just a smidge more. Only one land tile more. Alright, so I've been asked 4 Harlocks, 3 Vipers, a Jugex, Kodiak, and Berserkers. What would be the most important down to the least important? I'd definitely go with the Harlocks. I love the Harlocks. I think they're probably the most important. You know, you could probably sacrifice a little bit, maybe go down to 2 Vipers or something like that. I don't think the Kodiak is quite the monster, especially, you know, you've got Mastodons already, so I don't think you need to worry about the Kodiak so much. The Berserkers are nice, but the Jugex is just an awesome decoy. It's an awesome meat shield. So I think if you went the 4 Harlocks, went with the Jugex and maybe 2 Vipers, and then Berserkers, and then lastly Kodiak. That's what I think. And that's Chris CM in here is the one who asked that question.
Yeah, if you have masters, I'm not sure if you're going to build Kodiak, as you said. I definitely would not, and I don't have any Kodiak builds, and I have 2 Mastodons, and I don't see myself building them.
Wow. Oh, that's right. My Brimstone has actually got a special on it, so its base is 135, but mine, when I put Fire Support Platform in, which gives it more range, an extra 25% range. I'm sorry, 20% range. So it doesn't really show that very well. But I'm pretty sure it should be all the way out here from my island. Yeah, I'd imagine the Frosty would do really well. But if you can get 1 Viper for your base and maybe 2 for, I mean, if you wanted to do some fleet versus fleet, I would imagine 2 Vipers with your Frosty would probably come in really handy too. But the Frosty, I'm planning on using mine for dredges, quite honestly. Well, I'm going to do one more thing before I sign off. It's a shame I don't get tucked in tonight, man. No bubble again. Because, you know, yesterday, no, I need to look at bookmarks. Yesterday, I woke up and I had been hit. I mean, apparently I was hit like right after I went to bed. So supposedly all of these hackers have been banned. That there was supposedly, but none of them say ban player on there.
Yeah, today in Battle Vortex, there was a nice question or a curious question. There was a guy asking if it's possible that somebody has two Proto Nemesis, because he was in two and they were picking on them, and since that one was full ranked and the other one wasn't.
Well, the trick, I mean, the thing is, it is possible to have two protos, but most likely, because the odds of that happening is extremely slim, most likely it was a graphical error. Because sometimes if you see two hulls that shouldn't be on the map, but one is moving and one is not, then it's probably a graphical error. If you were to refresh your screen, you'd most likely only see one again.
Yeah, that is what I suggested them as well.
Yeah.
Because I asked if he was in a relay tower, but he said that actually they saw both hitting something, and both had different rank. One was legendary and the other one wasn't. So that made me tell him, if I was you, I would click on the ID of that guy and send a ticket, because that is very odd.
We do have like 16 viewers now. For you guys, for you folks that are on here, let me see. There we go, Z-Dog. Everybody can see their name. For all of you folks that are on here now that weren't on here earlier, if you know any Latino community battle pirates, we are going to be doing a Latino battle pirate show on Fridays starting in 2015. And Carpe Diem on here. Tito will be the running that. So, I know, Tito, you said you were looking for like more Latino community battle pirate pages, right? Like ship builds, any kind of Latino information for the Latino community. That's what you're hunting for? Yes, like War Commander, yep. Bang, I don't know, the answer you might have been hearing. So move out the Frosty. What I would do, I mean, if you had a Viper, I would put a Viper in instead of the Frosty. You could possibly use another flagship only hull to beef up your guard. Some ideas, Grimshine is what I use. Some people suggest using a Highlander nuke cruiser for your flagship in your base guard for extra radioactive defense. Some people might suggest using your Savage Kodiak if you have one, because that will give your base guard an extra penetrative defense. And some people, you just use the Avenger. The Avenger has does bonuses. Basically, it's like having a permanent rogue crew on your fleet, whereas each boat takes damage, their performance increases. So yeah, because me personally, I plan on using my Frosty, like I said, hitting dredges. That's the main reason why I'm getting it, or what I'm going to be using it for. So I just got to get my whole design together for that. But anyway, I guess, yep, like the Midnight Marauders, that's true. Yep. Points, I am back up to about 1.5 million points. I'm not really looking to claim anything else. But if I do, I don't know if I'd get like another Harlock or if I'd get another Viper. I've only got 3 Vipers. I have 5 Harlocks currently. But I already got 3 Vipers, and I've only built 1, put it in my garden. I didn't put anything in there on it. It's got nothing on it. So we'll see. We'll see how tomorrow goes, because I know we're still going to have half a day on Wednesday as well.
Yeah, and according to what you were saying, and since the jack can be now stopped more easily with the hard lock, or if they have one in the base, maybe I would go with the Savage, so you can give extra resistance to the missiles. So you could stop or give a hard time to the Mastodons trying your base.
Yeah, these days the Savage Kodiak might not be a bad idea for a flagship for your base, because there are missiles are like just coming back in a big way. Especially that new Siege Missile Z is just insane. But, well, I'm probably going to go ahead and kill this stream. It's getting kind of quiet, I guess, and I'm not helping the wife right now. She's gone to bed. Quite honestly, I probably need to go to bed. And shame nobody tucked me in today. But it's all good. But I guess all the Twitch viewers, thanks for watching. Just quick shout outs. Death 4031, KK9255, Darth David's Extreme XC29, Joel 5911, Associated, Kilted Pirate, Backpack 99, Made You Ship Your Pants, Bad Pirates, Here Comes the Bang, Chris CM. This guy, Chris CM, is a beast. He's a level 50. He's got crazy fleets already. And let me find him. I know he's on the page 2 here. Chris, you're not on page 2 either? Maybe you're back on page 1. I just didn't see you. Oh, I'm looking on the wrong thing. Sector. There he is. He's at 125 million, a level 50 player. Of course, Wizard. Wizard's streaming Battle Pirates right now, so some people might want to switch over watching him. Extreme XC29 has also been streaming Battle Pirates, so you can subscribe to him, follow him. Nate1749 is on here, and ZDog40 is on here. But anyway, I'm out. Y'all have a good night.
Good night, Pies.
The price is wrong, bitch.